Ooh, a Byzantine's War again. Okay, so we've had multiple Korean matchups, multiple Teuton matchups, and now we have a Byzantines matchup again. This time it is Regicide Fortress. In the blue, we have TaToH, and then in the red, we have MBL. MBL performed really well against Liereyy and Regicide Fortress in that Goths War. Completely outplayed him, and I think MBL has been really solid the last couple games with Age of Empires, so we'll see what he could do here. With me again, I have Hallis. Hallis, what are your thoughts on the Civ matchup?
I actually quite like Biz. There are a lot of options. Fast Imp obviously quite viable as it's much cheaper. There's obviously a very versatile Civ, so it's great monks as well. So there's a lot of like kind of potential strategies here.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what this will build up towards, because I think on the migration game it made sense to go with 1 TC. Here it can be a bit more risky because you can easily go 3 TCs, and economy is very important to get to that trash. But I do think that on Regicide Fortress, it's possible we could actually see cataphracts. It's normally tough to justify it because you have to invest into a castle. You have a castle here. And then normally it's tough to go 3 TCs, as I mentioned last game. You can easily do that here because you have the stone walls.
Yeah. I think some early Imperial pushes could be really dangerous here. Perhaps with bombard cannons, hand cannons, like Arbalest maybe. Depends what they're feeling, really.
Yep. Well, the Kings will scout, and MBL needs to be careful not to get too close to TaToH's walls there, because TaToH's castle is in range of some of the outside. But Kings, for some reason, even though they're the fattest unit in the game, unless you're talking about TaToH's Conquistador, then that is the fattest unit in the game.
TaToH's Rabbit, you mean?
But anyway, they're very fast, and they have great scouting. So players, for now, they're not at risk of losing their king. So they will be out and about getting scouting info. Good stuff so far, and this is just a race to Castle Age at this point. Players will probably click up around 20, 21, 22 population, depending. So pretty quick start. MBL better not lose his scout, though. He's fine, never mind.
He can garrison it as well. Regenerate that. Hit those hit points.
And meanwhile, TaToH is choosing to not bring in pigs with his scout, and he's just fine. It's just, it lessens the idle time of your eco.
Yeah.
It is risky, though, if you do go into a scout engagement later on.
Yeah.
So let's talk extra golds, okay? So there's obviously 3 golds for each player. Here's the main gold for MBL.
Yeah.
His main gold's in his base. His secondary gold is in his base. And then his third is also forward, so those resources will need to be locked down.
MBL has a nice main gold, but yeah, like you said, his extra golds are quite far forward. Although in terms of extra golds, like map generation, they're very favored for MBL. They're both in like kind of the corner on the left, very close to MBL.
Yep, I think that will come into play. And then you also have the relics, right? So there's 3 relics on the left. That's normally pretty fair. Yeah. There's one in between both players here, and then there's one closer to each player.
I'd say the relics are quite balanced, yeah.
Yeah, they pretty much are nowadays, which lessens the things I have to talk about, and which is good or bad thing depending on how much there is to say. But it's fair for the players, right? No more 3 relics on 1 tile. The old arena days, I remember there would be 3 relics in a 10 tile gap.
Like when you have 2 relics spawn inside your base.
Yeah, or 2 relics inside the base. Yeah. And I remember how stubborn I was when they first made the change. Just because I was so used to the old way of doing things, I was like, no, I like the randomness. But thinking back, 2 relics inside your base, that's
a bit ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. And that was a recent change as well.
Yeah, I mean, considering how competitive the game is, you can't really have too much RNG.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
obviously, there's already loads. But in terms of relics, especially maps like Arena, you don't want it to be super imbalanced.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about Arena too much, though, because John Slow is probably in the chat getting excited over this. So I see Faust in there. That's even worse. So we don't want that to happen. Yeah. I met Faust in real life, so you meet me in real life, I can just give you shit when I cast. So now that we've met, look forward to it in the future.
Yeah, of course. It's expected, honestly.
Yeah. So both players will now collect 50 more stone, which tells me they will probably go with TCs.
Yeah.
You start with 150 stones, you collect 50 more, you have 200, and that's enough for the next town centers. But it will pretty much be a boom war.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Castle Age in for both players, MBL slightly ahead. He's down 1 villager, though.
Yeah.
And he's healing a scout. This is a big deal, man. This is a very big deal.
Yeah.
Are your flags Can you go to TaToH's castle on your PC real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Or sorry, not TaToH's, MBL's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The flags are a bit off. I was just curious if it was my PC or what.
Oh, no, it's mine as well.
Okay, just curious. It happens.
Okay.
It's fine. So to people asking in the Twitch chat, because this game is slowed down, so I'm just going to address this. We have this set to finish. This will be the last game for these players. And then we will end the day on Viper and Liereyy. And Viper and Liereyy will also play the same settings. It'll be the first time that Viper and Liereyy will play each other in these settings as well. Which, of course, is the best finale, right?
Yeah,
Have Viper and Liereyy playing each other.
Yeah.
So, TC locations. What are you thinking? Any good locations?
Let me think. Well, probably MBL will probably want to secure another wood line.
Okay.
But his map's quite good, especially kind of early castle, early Imperial Age. Like a lot of his resources are quite balanced. He goes for the quite safe TC, which makes sense as they're just booming. TaToH, on the other hand, yeah, he's TCing his gold and the wood. I quite like that. I mean, obviously, there's not going to be too much raiding, so they don't have to worry too much about the positioning. But it's just about kind of economic, I don't know.
Yeah, I really like TaToH's TC there on the gold. It does protect the left side. We will not see cataphracts, and cataphracts aren't ranged either. But if they were ranged for whatever reason, it would protect from that. But I think more than anything now, there is a difference in styles. MBL starts off with one additional TC.
And a monastery.
And a monastery to go for relics, and TaToH is just going straight to 3 TCs. So he will gain a build lead, but if this game drags on and MBL has more relics, then that's advantage MBL. Just wonder how important relics can be in a Byzantine's war, though. Because you're going trash anyway, right?
Yeah. I mean, if they build bombard towers, or I mean, relics are always useful, especially with siege, anything really.
I guess there are some matchups where having relics is more important. Byzantines might be near the bottom of the importance list.
Like an Aztec war or a Turk war.
Yeah, that would be huge. I like the TC for MBL. It protects the gold. It also protects another wood line.
Yep, definitely.
And now Sanctity on the way for MBL, so he's aware that the scout is about. And TaToH, he has not scouted his opponents going for monks yet. Now he'll find out the hard way here. Both scouts fighting. TaToH running back, and MBL running forward with 2 monks. Oh, MBL almost lost his scout there. Okay, so he dodged that arrow fire from the castle. That was well played. It was really close to losing that scout.
TaToH does have a monastery of his own now.
Okay.
But I don't know if he's actually going to commit too much to monks.
Yeah, monastery of his own. He sees the relics. TaToH has amazing scouting, and MBL's scouting is worse because remember he had to heal up his scout. Yeah. So he was unable to use that.
Yeah, TaToH's got really nice scouting here, actually, Sees 3 relics.
I think that's why he has the score lead at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe the villagers.
MBL only sees 1 relic. And that's it.
And it's weird he's sitting here with monks behind a wood line.
I'm not quite sure what his plan here is.
He delayed a wood line, sure, but surely it'd be better to get the relics, right?
Yeah, I was expecting just kind of quick relic control, really. But his scouting's quite poor, actually. So.
And TaToH, he's doing a smart thing. He has his scout waiting for the next monk.
Oh, I like that.
Because MBL won't be paying attention there, right?
Yeah.
We'll see if TaToH can snag that. And these monks are just walking around with the scout. This is
MBL sees 1 of 5 relics.
Yeah, this is down to the scouting.
Yeah.
He sees another tower. He sees the TC. Man, this is so bad for MBL. He needs to at least go into the dark areas of the map.
He is now. He's starting to scout.
Yeah. His scout doesn't really need to be here either. If he pays attention to his monks, he could send the scout.
TaToH actually going to take a relic here, which shouldn't really be happening considering how much control MBL theoretically should have.
Yeah, I think best case scenario here for TaToH is he gets 2. Well, not best case scenario, but that's what he's hoping for because he went for the TCs first. There's 1 near his base, and the other one in the back corner he's going for now. But MBL has not even collected 1.
No, he's just going for harassment here with the monks. So.
Okay, so 3 TCs for both. Not a lot in it with the boom. It's been just farm simulator at this point. TaToH sending more and more monks out to the right-hand side. And MBL, this is triggering me, man. This is triggering me. He doesn't know where the relics are.
Yeah.
He hasn't done anything with the monks except delay a couple villagers.
He's still not scouting as well. Oh, might lose a monk here. Oh no, great heal by MBL, great heal. Still gonna lose it though, I think.
Oh, are you kidding me? Is he going to lose both of the monks?
I think he will.
Oh, he got a conversion, okay.
Wow.
Well, not the end of the world there. It's nice to have that scout.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a really hard engagement to judge.
It's quite difficult for TaToH to get another relic now.
Look at TaToH in the corner.
Look at this. Yeah.
MBL's looking for him. MBL didn't see the monk there. That's hilarious. He didn't see it. So TaToH's just chilling out. And there we go. He's going back to the monastery now. That's hilarious.
No, is he?
Well, I think he might stay there for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Did MBL see that there was one there? Did he have that one scouted? Do you remember? He must have.
He only had one scouted, and it's the bottom one down here.
Okay,
so
I feel like he must have a feeling there's one there, yeah. Because he did see TaToH sending his monks out of this gate, so he might think there's one over there.
Yeah.
Well, he can delay lumberjacks again.
Yeah, of course.
Woohoo! Delaying lumberjacks.
Yeah.
Amazing. And atonement for TaToH. That's rather uncommon at this stage of the game, but atonement will mean he can convert MBL's monks.
Oh, that's very interesting.
And MBL's on the way to the Imperial Age.
How's TaToH doing? TaToH's quite far. Oh no, actually no, he's not that far for Biz.
Because he's Byzantines, right?
Yeah, and then he can click up,
Yeah, he just got handcart first.
Yeah.
He should be fine.
I wonder what they're going to transition into here.
Well, I see ranges for TaToH, so it will be skirmishers.
Oh, Arbs.
It could be Arb, yeah. Could be Arb. It's actually easier to make Arb at this stage than just go straight elite skirm.
Yeah, definitely. I think Arb is probably a little bit stronger as well in case the monks get out of hand.
I love how TaToH's monk is still in this corner, and MBL must know there's something here. Oh, and MBL could lose his scout. No, he doesn't. Oh, and now he sees TaToH. TaToH, that monk can't do anything.
Yeah.
Too bad the monks can't throw the relic. Like this, he sees the scouts coming, so he throws the relic at the scout. Hits him in the face, headshot. And MBL is trying his best to keep TaToH away from this. Can he kill the monks?
I think he...
Oh, the healing's so big. He kills one, and then MBL will just convert the scout back. He kills two.
Oh no, this is great micro for MBL.
Oh, TaToH. TaToH, did he pick up that relic on purpose? That's hilarious.
Oh no.
Oh my god, this is just ridiculous. And in the end, MBL will probably get this relic.
Yeah.
Hilarious. He needs to run quickly though before TaToH sends Yarbalest that way. And it is going to be straight skirmishers for MBL to start. Does MBL have a university? He does. So probably chemistry immediately. And then it will be skirms and bombard cannon. No need to make halberdiers unless you see your opponents going light cav here.
Yeah. I do like the Arbalest though.
I think going Arbalest is risky.
It is risky, but you can easily transition into skirms though, that's the thing.
Yeah, so you can mix it.
Yeah.
But...
Well, it looks like MBL is actually getting skirms out already, so he kind of...
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Doing here,
I think if TaToH's up to imp faster, then he goes Arbalest with bombard cannons, then it makes sense, but he's actually up later here, so MBL will have plenty of time to get skirms out. Just a risky move with all that gold.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, 0 relics for both players. And,
oh my goodness.
And MBL is on the way back with 1. Yeah. That's not what I expected here at all.
He still only sees 1 other relic.
He should snag those for sure.
Yeah.
But MBL sees his opponent's castle. He's an imp faster, so is he sending a treb forward? He is. So he'll start trebbing and going with bombard cannons. We saw this before in the Teutons War, remember. It was excellent work with the bombard cannons from MBL in that game. I don't get Arb, man. I don't get Arb. It can only work if you're an imp faster.
Maybe it's a meta thing. Maybe he's expecting kind of hand cannons, or maybe like Arb of his own, or maybe more monks, and he just assumes that Arb's going to be a counter to that.
It's got to be a mix situation, but I don't know if you need the mix. And here he comes with his Arbalest, and MBL's there with skirmishers. Now MBL doesn't have any defense upgrade, so he can actually fight that TaToH.
3 monks just got sniped. Yeah.
Oh, nice job, TaToH. Sniped 3 monks and got out of there. Okay. So 84 villagers for MBL, it is 88 for TaToH. So the economy's close. I like the composition better for MBL. I like the fact he has 2 relics better. But TaToH is making his own skirmishers now.
It depends how TaToH wants to transition to deal with the skirms. Depends what units he wants to build. If he's just going to skirms of his own, or maybe like Hussar, Cataract, maybe. It depends, really.
Yeah, eventually you can transition, and light cav would be perfect here, right?
Yeah.
But then the downside of going into light cav is that your opponent can make halb, and very cheap halbs at that. So Byzantine War normally turns into that. It's light cav, skirmishers, halberdiers, and then siege.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, no one's really spending any gold, though. I mean, it's kind of skirms.
Yeah.
TaToH's transitioning more into skirms now himself, so.
Nice micro from TaToH versus skirmishers from MBL. MBL doesn't have the defense upgrades. So very low pierce armor. Okay, now he's getting 1. And that might just be enough here. Yeah, that should be enough to kill those Arbalest. So again, Arbalest, a waste for TaToH. The difference is that TaToH's repairing his castle, Hallis. He's been repairing this whole time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about the Arbalest. I mean, he didn't really achieve much, really. I mean...
Well, they're dying there, but TaToH has a bombard cannon. This will be the first time that MBL will see one of TaToH's bombard cannons. Does MBL respond to this, or does he lose his Treb?
Yeah,
oh!
He's going to push this back, yeah.
Wow, are you kidding me? The Trebuchet killed the bombard cannon, then the bombard cannon kills the Treb? Wow, that was as good as it gets for TaToH. Okay. And now he's flooding his own skirmishers.
This could be dangerous for MBL.
Yeah.
He's going to lose his forward push. Or forward production.
Comparing the upgrades, TaToH is ahead. He's definitely ahead of MBL. MBL is catching up with upgrades. And TaToH, he could actually afford that final defense upgrade here as well, which could be a big deal.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, there it is, Ring Archer armor. So MBL's behind in the armor. And he's behind in the numbers now, believe it or not, at least in this engagement on the hill.
Yeah.
MBL cannot afford to lose his archery ranges. TaToH, he really needs to win this game to get some more points.
Yeah.
TaToH's been good with the drawing, but let's see what he could do in AOC. He has a weak bombard cannon there. MBL will spot that. MBL should finish it off. It's 4 HP.
Oh.
He doesn't finish it off.
Nice fight here on the hill. But it looks like he's outnumbered a little bit.
It's kind of hard to judge. Nice micro from MBL with his bombard cannon. Much better micro than TaToH.
I think he's outnumbered here. TaToH, that is.
Yeah, and the Arbs are obviously not going to contribute too much, right?
No, yeah. I don't know why he's building that, actually.
So MBL has 104 villagers. It is 106 for TaToH. So again, eco's even.
It's the military, really.
But it's the military count now. Yep.
It's about 20 difference. I mean, it's only skirms, but like, when you're trying to kind of trade against bombard cannons as well, it's quite difficult when you're 20 behind, you know.
And MBL has the hill as well, so he can kill these archery ranges. TaToH just built them. And TaToH, he pushed out for a moment. He's not pushing out now. Just remember, Hallis, the golds on the left, they're there, and MBL is going to build TCs on both of them.
Is he planning TCs, though?
Yep.
Oh, that's great. Has he scouted the relics yet?
He has 3 of them.
He has 3 now.
Yeah, he has 3, and there's got to be another one out here. He doesn't see that one near TaToH. And does he have the 4th on the way back to his base? Or is that TaToH? I'm not really sure.
I would check.
But either way, 3 plus the additional golds gives MBL a huge advantage going on.
And that hill as well, he's about to take control of, is huge. You can push TaToH's base from that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be very hard for TaToH to actually push back there.
Where is the other relic?
It's by TaToH's base at the bottom.
Well, I see that one, but there should be 5, right?
Where is the 5th one?
It's got to be in amongst hands. Oh, yeah, it was, because he's just dropped it off. He's 4 now.
There we go.
Yeah, all right. So MBL has 4. That's a huge deal. Now TaToH choosing to take this fight with less numbers.
Ooh.
I don't think he can take that fight, and he's getting scale barding now, so he must be prepping stables for light cav. Yep, there we go. There are the stables. So now the question is, does MBL recognize that the stable switch will be incoming and get helps? Or his own light cav?
Possibly. I mean, it's hard to tell, really. It depends on his scouts, really.
He honestly doesn't have pop space. He has 190 pop, so he'd have room for 10 halberdiers. He has so many skirmishers.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay.
I mean, TaToH's not really building too much military at the moment. He's building a few more skirms, but I think he's waiting for the cavalry, really.
Yeah, he's getting his upgrades. chain barding armor. Okay, now MBL is getting scale barding. I would so want him to go cataphract. It's so risky, and he probably won't do it. Yeah, he's going stables. Ah, come on. Stop playing the meta MBL. Because I think he has the gold to afford it, you know? With 4 relics and the extra gold piles.
I do like what TaToH's doing, going for Cavalry here.
Yep. MBL sees the bombard cannons. He's running back. Is it? Oh, it's Cavalier for TaToH?
It is, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But it makes sense because they're not actually spending gold on anything, really. So they have all this kind of excess gold that they can just use, I guess.
I think it should be a big risk long term, though. That's my worry. And remember, he doesn't have the extra gold. MBL is going heavy camel? He must expect... Well, you know what? This is much better than Cataphract, right? And even if it was just Hussar from MBL, it'd be a great move.
Yeah.
He has the gold for it. As you said, he's not spending it, so why not? Direct counter to the Cavalier.
That's really great tactical play for MBL, though.
Ooh, okay. TaToH looking to gain control of this hill. He's had some big shots with the bombard cannons.
This is a nice...
Yeah.
Oh, no, he escapes that,
MBL needs to get out of here. Honestly, big shot. Honestly, it helps MBL to lose these skirmishers so he can have more pop space. Yeah. And TaToH is also getting heavy camel.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, and look at the castle on the left. TaToH, knowing the gold is there, finally gets out there.
That's a nice castle.
He'll take control of that now. Man, Byzantine wars always turn out like this. It's always late game. There's so many possible counters. The other one we casted was a 2-hour game, man. Oh, we're only 36 minutes in.
Yeah, this could be a long one, to be fair.
Yep. Nice job from TaToH to pressure that gold, but I think he's kind of out of position at the moment. And MBL could push him on that hill now.
MBL does have 4 relics, though, so he should be able to get a significant gold advantage here.
Oh, and he's trying to castle this other gold, and he can't do that because TaToH's here. This is good for TaToH.
This could be really bad for MBL.
Yeah.
TaToH really needs the gold, though. I mean, MBL's not... Shouldn't be too worried. Having 4 relics.
MBL needs to delete that castle foundation before he loses all that stone, man. Oh, God, don't lose this, MBL. Delete it. Delete the foundation. Okay, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Nice move.
Oh, a lot of camels moving out here.
Wow.
This could be really dangerous.
And equal upgrades with the camels. It's just many more camels for MBL. And they're both 200 population.
Here,
Look at the population. 122 vills for both, 77 military for both.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy. It's exact. And now TaToH is running away. He senses the camels. Here they come.
Oh no.
And they will kill skirmishers and they will kill all the bombard cannons.
Yeah, great from MBL to catch those bombard cannons out of position now. But you've got to say that the army comp for MBL is much better here. I mean, TaToH's got a load of kind of useless cavalier that are just going to die through the camels here.
Yeah. Fortunately for TaToH, he didn't make too many. He just created... I think he thought twice about it, possibly, right?
Definitely,
And then went into camels himself.
Yeah. TaToH also making some researching pikemen, so we'll see a halb switch coming out soon.
Okay. Yep. I mean, that's what I expected, right?
Yep.
And
that's what you
that's
get
what
with
everyone
Byzantine war,
expected. I'm no genius. That's just kind of what happens here. No cataphract, though. Oh, man.
Yeah. The question is, how is MBL going to be able to use the gold advantage in a measurable way? Because obviously, like you said, it's all trash, isn't it? So
exactly. Yeah, well, you use the gold advantage to maybe get your upgrades faster to halberdier, get your upgrades faster with the scale mail armor and the attack. Yeah. A big engagement, and I'm not so sure about this one.
This is quite bad for MBL. It's a nice choke point, and the castle obviously doing 25% extra damage as well.
Exactly. And TaToH's getting halberdier faster here.
MBL needs to be careful. If he loses those camels, those cavalier are going to be working against those skirmishers. So.
Now, MBL might have extra gold, but as you said, it might not be the best play to make camels. The only way you can use gold here long term with Byzantines is maybe with siege, right?
Yeah, siege, maybe dump it into bombard towers. I mean, it honestly depends.
Yeah.
I think probably siege ram along with kind of halbs and skirms and hussars is probably the way to go.
Just think if MBL continues to make these camels, they will start dying to the halbs that TaToH's creating. And TaToH does not have... Yeah, he doesn't have great upgrades on them right now. He doesn't have great numbers, but he will soon.
Yeah. Ooh, MBL is taking out the castle on the right-hand side, though. There's a lot of potential economic raids that can happen here if he does take that down.
TaToH's freaking trebuchets, man. Kill the bombard cannon.
I know.
He did that earlier as well. I actually, that's happened to me enough times where I feel pain when it happens to a player. The earlier one.
Move it away and it just randomly like kind of hits when you're moving away.
God, you're trying to micro. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating, even as a caster. It's how I feel when someone gets tower rushed as well. I just feel the pain. And MBL runs in with his camels, and he kills the Treb.
Those helms are very useful. It's taking up a lot of damage, and the camels can't fight. They just got to run away.
This is interesting. MBL's castle here might hold this position for him. And he's still attacking TaToH's castle, so TaToH, he might have the halberdier, but can he fight here? I don't know if he can fight much further.
He can, no. He needs more halbs.
And MBL should probably put his focus on killing this castle and getting his own halberdiers, man. It's so risky to not have your own halbs.
I know.
I don't think he has the wood at the moment, actually. He's going full camel, full skirm. He only has 200 wood. He can't make many barracks.
The question is, how is TaToH going to be able to push back? Or does he even need to?
I think the risk for TaToH now, because MBL has so many great castles up, is that MBL will push his main eco.
That is a...
You know?
I
just
think he can prevent a push his main eco. I mean, it's still walled in. He can even transfer it, and he's got a lot at the back as well. I think raiding could be quite an issue, especially without the castle.
Unfortunately for TaToH, the way he pushes back is doing exactly what he is doing. It'll just take some time. He has to kill the castles.
I like what TaToH's doing though. He's ignoring the push in the front, which isn't really threatening too much, and he's actually taking out a castle which is protecting stone and gold. And obviously, as TaToH only has one relic, he really needs the resources, right?
Oh my god, MBL's losing so many camels to the halberdiers. He has a lot of them though.
He could snowball this though.
Yeah, exactly. He can afford to lose some gold units.
Exactly.
He just has to make use of them, right? And there he did. He killed trebuchets.
Very close as well.
Yeah.
This could easily snowball very quickly.
If he didn't have the relics and the extra gold pile, there's no way he could ever afford to do this. Oh, but his bomber cannons come over. Those skirmishers are all stacked.
Oh no.
TaToH has to back up from this.
He realizes, yeah. That trebuchet is almost certainly going to die.
Wow. So that's what, 3 trebuchets on this side.
Yeah.
All the camels that TaToH had. And he's losing his siege workshop now. MBL is doing this with camels and skirmishers.
Yeah.
The power of gold in a Byzantine
war, man. Yeah. We underestimated it, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, those camels are so cheap. They're so cost efficient.
Yeah.
How much you're paying for them.
Yeah, and while TaToH's making a lot of halberdiers, they are dying to MBL's skirmishers. As long as MBL does what he just did there and pulls back a little bit, he'll get those kills. I think MBL, he needs to start raiding if he can. Just have 1 or 2 stables sending Lightcap into TaToH's eco.
It's so open as well. It's so easy.
Yeah.
There's so many exposed woodlands.
Oh wow, he goes in with the camels.
Oh no.
Amidst a bunch of halberdiers. He has just as many camels as halberdiers, so it might not be the worst. It's certainly not cost efficient. Oh, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah,
he's still winning, but it just does not feel right.
Gold, yeah.
That's what TaToH wants. TaToH wants to kill all the gold units because he has the best trash composition right now. Still no halberdier for MBL. 200 population for MBL, 180 for TaToH. It's 75 military for 60 military.
MBL's economy is really nice though. It's got 2,000 food. Speed up. 200 pot. It's looking quite good.
Just 1 idol. TaToH has 30 idols. You can tell TaToH's focusing more on the fight than MBL.
Yeah.
And MBL's going to win this fight. Yeah. MBL's going to win this fight in a big way.
He can retreat to the castle though, that might save him.
Oh wow, and he kills 2 bombard cannons as well, MBL.
Oh, no.
He can retreat to the castle, but this is where MBL needs to consider sending units inside TaToH's base.
There are no helps to meat shield anymore either.
Yeah.
This is really tricky.
This could be it.
Yeah, this could be it.
If TaToH loses more siege units, he'll be discouraged. He won't have any gold left to push, and the trebuchets are going to die. The trebuchets will die to the camels. MBL can push up this hill and maybe kill the castle. Wow, what a game.
What a game, yeah. I mean, kind of unique army comp, kind of camel scam. Not what you really expect from a Byzantine.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can expect it, but it was executed very well by MBL. Well, he is pushing him back.
It's just the trades there were probably... I think TaToH has lost far more gold than MBL has. If you compare the camel losses to the siege losses, because that's the 6th, 7th, maybe 8th bombard cannon TaToH's lost. He lost Trebuchets as well, and TaToH does not have the luxury of having relics.
Yeah, MBL can afford to lose the gold units, whereas TaToH can't. And TaToH doesn't even have the eco to sell resources either, so it's not like you can get gold that way either.
Exactly, and MBL does. He's actually researching guilds. Now, we saw it earlier in the day in Byzantines where players who are almost dead can hold on. It was actually MBL in that position earlier versus Liereyy.
Yeah.
And TaToH's doing that, but still, he's consistently behind 40 military. And now TaToH has to repair his castle. He does have a little bit of stone to repair, so maybe he can stall this. And that's what I want to see, light cav from MBL. Mix it up a little bit. Camels and light cav. It just seems safer.
Yeah, definitely. He's got so much food that he can just dump into light cav as well.
I like how that one cav archer's there.
Yeah. And the militia as well from TaToH.
Yeah. I didn't see the militia actually. That's more funny. That guy's leading the charge. He's like, I got this, guys. I'll save us. TaToH's population going up. I think he would have lost the game if he didn't have the hill.
Yeah, definitely. That hill saved him out.
Yeah. But come on, MBL. Just send some light cav into the farming eco of TaToH.
Yeah,
he doesn't have any barracks there, you know?
Yeah. TaToH as well could have raided as well. I mean, it's been a very static game. Usually in games at this level, you'll see raids everywhere.
Yeah,
basically,
yeah. And now Hussar for MBL using his extra gold for that tech.
Yeah.
I think MBL at this stage realizes he is in a good spot, right?
I mean,
he just needs to finish the game off.
Yep. Really. It's just,
Skirmishers, camels, light cav, soon Hussar for MBL. Trebuchet still firing on buildings. For some reason, this Trebuchet is firing on that ransom tower.
Of course, yeah, why not?
Bombard cannons, of course, firing on TaToH's units as well from behind. And TaToH's lacking the halberdier numbers. Look at that kill-death ratio. 540 kills for MBL and just 400 deaths.
That's great, especially in Bizwar. Although a lot of camels were traded out.
But
he has the gold to spare, so he's able to do that.
I think Siege Ram will be the nail in the coffin, man.
Oh, definitely. I don't see what TaToH can do, really. He is starting to get some more resources, though.
Yeah, maybe he's booming up a bit. Has to sell, of course.
I mean, trading under the castle is really bad. I mean, it's just whether or not you can actually hold.
Yeah, but the difference here, man, is the siege rams are going to tank so much of the skirmisher fire. And
if he loses this castle,
I don't see TaToH holding this now. He's making some camels with gold he can't afford to lose.
Yeah.
And there's still siege rams coming in.
He's gonna do whatever he can.
He's got to hold on. Yep. What is this from MBL? Is this a castle? Or is it? Yeah, he wants to place a castle.
The BMTC? No,
I mean, no outposts. I guess if he outpost rushes TaToH, TaToH can reach across the table and slap him in the face. So it's probably a bad idea. Yeah, so he thought twice about that. And he'll make the castle forward. And it's just a matter of time now. TaToH sending villagers to repair. Well, maybe TaToH... Like, how annoying is this if you're MBL? Like, this game should have been won a long time ago. And TaToH's still stalling this out with that bombard cannon and the repairs.
TaToH's back to 192 pots. I mean,
it's crazy what Byzantines can do.
Yeah. There's so much stopping that.
The castle will go down if the trebuchet doesn't die, though. Let's see. I'm watching the bombard cannons on the left of this. The micros, good from both. Okay, will the Treb survive? Well, oh, the splash kills the bombard cannon. Now the Treb goes down. Oh my god.
If he holds this, he might hold this.
This is crazy.
Yeah. He still has the hill, right, as well. So the castle's still doing extra damage.
Yeah, and MBL has to wait for more siege. Unreal. And, okay, this is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been waiting for. Hussars into the main eco.
Yeah.
Towers now from MBL, so it's even better than outposts. And this is where TaToH should start to unravel because he doesn't have any mobility to chase on the sides. He's just been fighting in one area.
Yeah.
But MBL's forward castle is going down, man.
Yeah, exactly,
so, my god.
I mean, they are Biz. I mean, Biz can survive a lot, it seems, especially today.
Yeah. Well, earlier MBL was down 60 pop in the migration game. And right when I thought he was dead around the 1 hour mark, and it ended up being a 2 hour long game.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous what you can do.
Yeah. And the camels are going to absolutely slaughter the Hussars, so...
Yeah, and in both games that we've watched with MBL today and Byzantines, the defending players always had a hill, which helps so much. That's why TaToH's still alive in this, and TaToH has great population.
Does MBL need to push into the hill?
No.
He doesn't, does he?
Not
he
anymore,
just push
no.
straight into the economy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what is the hill actually protecting? There's like 10 farms.
Yep.
No wood. I mean...
Yeah, exactly. You
I
have...
think MBL's just tunnel visioned on the castle.
Oh, TaToH. Did TaToH misclick his skirmishers?
Oh, no. What is this?
Oh, what a throw.
Oh, doubt micro. What is going on here?
But you're right. You can have 60% of your push here, but then send small groups to raid, which is what MBL is doing now.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of wood. There's a lot of food out here for TaToH, and he's going to lose that if he doesn't defend it. Four relics versus one relic. Mainly trash versus trash now. MBL definitely has more gold to make the siege, and he's splitting forces. And he's even focusing on this TC, which TaToH has built for wood, which TaToH could run out of.
He's still at the left-hand side, but there's not that much left.
Not a lot, yeah. That's interesting.
Some on the right-hand side as well.
He has a lot of his lumberjacks in the back corner, so once that runs out, he'll have an immediate need for wood.
I really like how MBL's taking the forward wood by his castle.
Yeah.
Like, he clearly knows that TaToH's running low, so he's just taking anything that's close to him.
Yep, good thinking. This is killing me. I'm just going to be honest. This has been a brutal game. 1 hour.
Oh. Wars, Tudor Wars, Byzantine Wars.
I couldn't think of what to say. Just had to say that, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
Goodness.
TaToH's just holding on by a hill, basically.
Yeah. I think that MBL needs to continue doing more of the same. You know, it seems like it's just a matter of time, but
it's
somehow...
It's a war of attrition, isn't it? There's no way...
Definitely.
I mean, MBL's economy's not looking that great, though. Oh, he's got a lot of units queued, that's why. No, his economy's pretty solid. 0 idols to 33 idols from TaToH.
Yeah, but again, he was there 20 minutes ago as well, and he still hasn't lost this game.
True. You never know what's going to happen in Abysmal.
Did you happen to listen to Robo and I cast the migration game?
It.
Okay, so at one point we said that we needed to just record the previous 15 minutes and then just put that on a loop until the end of the game.
Because one player would push.
And exactly.
Push back. And then they'd push back again.
And then we remind the crowd that there's no gold for TaToH and there is gold for MBL. And yeah, like, all of this stuff can apply to this game as well. It's just Byzantine's mirror matchup.
Because TaToH's not pushing back at all.
Yeah,
he's just kind of holding. Whereas that one, both players could win it.
Yeah, for sure.
Basically, but
yeah.
It's kind of the same, really. Liereyy was just kind of camping on the hill when he lost kind of
Exactly, yeah. Both players had a hill. It's just a different map.
Yeah.
Well, I think I said this when I was casting with Robo. I think siege rams can make the difference here. Even sending a few siege rams in to kill the archer ranges, for example. Kill the monastery. That'd be nice, right?
Yeah.
Just pressure that side.
He doesn't actually have the gold, funny enough. TaToH's actually got more gold.
Well,
he spent it all now, though.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, I do know what's happening, but my goodness, how are we here? Now MBL's losing his forward production buildings. TaToH somehow getting the gold for Hussar.
For TaToH, though. Like, he just can't...
Oh, this raid. Yeah, this raid could be good. MBL going in with Hussars and Camels. Only a few halberdiers for TaToH. He needs to make more. He is, okay.
He does have 2 barracks there, though. He should be okay. And a couple of Hussars as well.
MBL needs to build archer ranges and send skirmishers to the right. Okay, he's doing that. He's sending skirms in. And just get skirms in there to kill the halberdiers.
TaToH's still keeping up there on pop.
Yep.
He's not dead yet.
Nope, he's not. He's down in military, but seems to be winning the fights. I wonder if MBL has idle military or just not taking the best engagements. Doesn't feel like MBL has 75 military right now.
I know. I'm trying to figure out where it is.
They might be on the way. I think they're on the way to the right-hand side. And he's still holding the main push. Yep, he's holding here. That's all he needs to do. He needs to hold the sensor and then hit the sides.
The tower rush from TaToH. Guard towers coming out.
Oh my goodness.
I'm loving this. Taking control of the wood here. This is really important, actually.
He might build defensive guard towers on the right. If he has the stone for it, he does.
That's a good idea. Actually, yeah, no. There's a lot of farms he needs to protect over there.
MBL researched arrow slits for his tower. And he built one. He built one tower. I don't know why he researched arrow slits. Unless I didn't see that correctly.
I don't like what TaToH's doing with the skirms, though. They're very out of position.
This is just sloppy. And there we go. TaToH building defensive guard towers.
I like these towers a lot, actually. He's securing a lot of wood here.
Yeah, and he's denying MBL's farms. funny enough, the starting towers for MBL are here. Now, remember, this is Regicide. Okay, that's a villager for MBL inside that tower. I thought that was the king for a second. Where's MBL's king at? Oh, it's in the castle, of course. So,
where's TaToH's though? Because he lost his castle.
Is TaToH going to treb down the castle that has the king in it? It must be it, right?
Did he get spies?
Well, he doesn't have an army to snipe it.
He's not in his base either. He has to make a hole.
It is so rare to see snipes at high level.
There is a gap. He can go for it.
Okay, he's going for the castle. It feels like TaToH's winning, but he has less population. Like, it feels like he's winning a bit. At least with the fights, right?
Yeah, with the fights, definitely, but his economy... Well, he's actually got 2,000 food now, somehow.
It's just the positioning. The fights, MBL still should win. He just has so many skirms and the GG, yeah. That was... I'm not going to lie. I'm glad that one's over. Like, woo, man, that was a long one. Well played, TaToH. Well played, MBL. Congratulations, MBL. That was a grueling battle. I think the relics made a difference.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
And I think the starting composition made a difference.
Yeah, the camels are a really good combination, actually.
Yeah.
Very cost efficient.
And TaToH, he didn't have the relics, he didn't have the extra golds, and he made Arbalest, which proved to do nothing. I just
You're
don't
right about
get
the
it.
ARB switch, yeah. I think he was going for a kind of meta game, kind of to prevent hand cannon and stuff like that, but really, the skirm switch was quite smart.
Yep. Well, fantastic game again, a fantastic 6-game series. There will be another 6-game series coming up in just a few minutes between Viper and Liereyy. And I'm going to pass it along to interjection now. Thank you guys for watching.